When? Show me a date on there.
Let's see here. Purchase agreement on the 1st of the month.
I'll give you a date.
We just barely got her up and running.
Where's? I don't see where you're looking first.
Right there.
This
work they gave me from National Auto Plus. They're getting my title done.
They didn't give you a temporary?
No.
Required to get
no,
a
they
temporary.
gave me a little one that was on the back, but then
Yeah,
somebody
let me get
ripped
that.
it off there.
Okay, I'll hold on to this.
Yeah.
Let me hold on to this.
Plate there, but then somebody fucking ripped it off. No problem.
So anyway, he's doing all this stuff. This guy's really not the
stalling?
problem.
What's he doing? Stalling?
No, this guy's not the problem. So he goes back. Now, this guy has a citizen rider with him, like a ride-along. You know, then this fucking auditor dude comes out of, like, nowhere.
Bro, what are you doing? Get back. What are you doing, dude? Huh? Get up here in front of the car right now.
This is a citizen's audit.
Do what I said. Want to die tonight? What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you doing? This is not illegal.
Motor 925 fighting.
Pulled over.
You better get away from me right now.
What? I sniffed you. You're the
785 South, 785 West 400 South.
What'd he say? He what did he?
You better get on
I
the
don't
ground.
know.
Get on the fucking ground.
Stiffed him. What he?
You better get on the fucking ground, dude.
That's my possession. Beat it.
Case that
Bro,
motherfucker.
Right.
Well, he's got a jacket. He got a big heavy jacket on.
He's
What did I
got.
do? I sniffed you.
He better watch out. He got them.
Sling that baton on his ass.
He got them karate hands.
Jesus.
Hey, Ron, you can always go over to Rumble. You can say whatever you want to on Rumble, and you won't get in any trouble whatsoever on Rumble.
No, I would love to use the baton. You see that front hand? Smack the ever living fuck out of that wrist and that front hand. He might drop it.
That shit wouldn't have flew back in the day.
Yeah.
So-
Sling that damn expandable baton out on his
So
ass.
let's finish watching what's gonna happen.
No, Bill, you gotta cause a little more pain than straight up capping his ass.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Name. This
It's-
is palm. It's a tool. What
I
is
got
it?
it.
It's Karachi.
Fuck. Bro, get the... Drop it now! Drop it!
So he saw something in his hand. He
Fucking drop
pulled
it.
out
You
his
better
gun.
drop it.
Then pull his dick out.
Breathe
Yeah.
on that.
Get on the fucking ground!
What did I do?
Get on the ground!
Here you go. That's yours.
Get on the ground!
Where's the equipment?
It's in my hand.
Look, that's what he's doing wrong. Look, he's keeping that light on. He needs to
Get in
just
there.
flash him
Stop.
right in the eye.
Stop!
He tried
Stop.
to shoot him.
Shoot it.
Didn't have one in the chamber.
Look, grounded.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Did y'all see that?
Pull anything on
He
you?
racked
I
it.
see
He
it.
racked it.
Why did you have to rack
I
your
heard it
gun?
click.
Why are you not? Why are you not?
Why are you not locked and loaded,
You
ready to
should be
go?
hot all the time.
Get in there! Stop! Stop!
Heard the click?
Stop!
Yeah, well, you
Oh,
see
you
him
can
rack
see him
it.
rack it.
Look, grounded. What's the thing you're gonna do? Did I pull anything on you?
Motor
Don't tell me
95's
that's
got a knife.
department policy to where they can't have a round
I don't
chamber.
know what it is. Identify it. How big? How many inches? How many rapes have you done?
Yeah, I'd get the fuck out of the truck too.
You better stop, dude.
I know you don't have ammunition on you.
Yeah. You better stop, dude.
What? Get out.
Yeah, you
So
better
he's
stop.
got a billion. So yeah.
Motor 925, shots fired.
I say he put quite a few rounds into this guy, and everybody's like, just shoot him. You got to do something else there. Oh, I'm getting this. Just you got a bad wire.
Did it go away?
No,
No,
it's worse than
fucking
ever.
worse. Take and throw them things down, see if it fixes it.
But anyway, everybody says shoot the wound, shoot the wound. You can see this guy's got bullets in him, and he just didn't drop it. And he could get up if he wanted to, but I mean he's hurting, but he's not just down.
Stay the fuck down.
How many got left?
Stay down.
Thank you.
What do you say? How many you got left?
How many you got left? You're right, Stacy. Yeah, how many bullets do you have left?
Let's go. How many rapes you got?
Bro, roll over. Well, I'm on the north side. Shots fired. I can't see in his hands. Yeah, get in your truck. Stay in your truck.
You done?
He's got something in his hand. I think it's a knife.
Okay.
He came after me. I don't know if I've been cut. I shot.
Do not move. Do
Well, he
not
didn't get close enough to cut him.
Okay.
You
No,
have
but
to
he was
stay,
going
okay?
towards
You
the
have to
car.
stay.
I didn't see him get close enough to cut him, but
I don't know where I hit him. I'm pretty sure it's a torso shot.
You're good. You're not cut. You're okay.
yeah, he's regretting something.
I apologize.
You're fine.
I
You're
just didn't want
fine.
him hurting you.
I know.
Anyway,
I don't
that's
know.
that.
Thank
My thing, I don't know why he wasn't chambered.
I don't either. That's stupid as shit.
And stuff like that. Still
Okay,
just
he's-
throwing nothing but static over here. It's some
Where you
wire.
get that headset at? Gazer or us? Uh-oh, that stopped it.
No, now it's
Oh,
back.
now it's back. Something stopped
It's
it.
got a loose wire. You got a bad connection somewhere or something.
You guys still have static?
Yeah,
Yeah.
My mic's not even.
I'm getting something.
Hear me?
Yeah, we
I
can
can
hear you,
still
but-
hear you. So something.
That's fucking hilarious. Then what the hell's plugged in? Is it coming from this?
I don't know what the static's coming from, but wherever I'm getting sound from.
Something's got sound that's got static on it.
Coming through my headset, so I don't even know where the fuck I would have another microphone here.
Man, it's got to be the mic on. It's got to be that camera mic, huh?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm saying, but you guys are saying you're not hearing it when I knock on it. So I'll knock on the damn computer.
No,
You
I
can
think
hear
it's, I
that.
think it's your camera mic. Is the problem?
Can you turn the mic off on the camera?
Let me work on that. Y'all keep going. Let me,
Wave at me when you're done, because I'm just gonna mute you.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we're gonna go to Florida. They had a Florida officer got fired. Everybody ought to have seen this story by now, because it's not brand new, but it's fairly new. That traffic stop was made of this subject for running a red light. There's a gun on him. I think he's legally carrying this firearm inside his vehicle, as far as I understand. So he tells the cops that he has the gun on him.
Where's this at?
Florida.
Okay.
So the cops pull him out, tell him, get out the car, we're going to take the gun off. Female cop comes up, she's trying to get the gun off of him. For some reason, she decides to put her finger on the trigger while she's pulling it out, fires the man's own gun off, and shoots him in the leg with his own gun. So this man is going to be extremely rich, okay? Like super uber rich, because he's going to be dumbass rich. So we're going to watch the video. It is bad. And why she... It's just... That's not it. Hold on. Here we go.
Where's your pistol at on you?
On my side.
Okay. Just put your hands on the top of the vehicle for me.
We're going to go to the stop itself. Here's the original stop.
Hey, you got a valid driver's license, proof of insurance, all that good stuff? Hey, you blew that red light.
The light was yellow and turned red when I went out there.
It was red when you blew it.
It was yellow.
Okay. Well, I saw it. It was red. So,
I saw it.
all right. Well, you got a proof of insurance?
Just stop arguing. I mean, he's gonna write you a ticket. He's not gonna write you a ticket.
Just hang tight. You got you got anything crazy in the car?
Yeah.
What you got? It's on you. Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you from my experience, from 30 years of experience working the street. People that tell you they have a gun on them are most likely not going to try to pull the gun and try to use it against you. It's the motherfuckers that are trying to hide the gun and don't tell you they have the gun on them. Okay? That's the problem. It's not the people that tell you. And this is Florida. I don't know if Freeburg can say the same or not. I'm pretty sure you can. I make traffic stops still all the time. We're in Louisiana, open carry state. You can have a weapon anywhere in your car that you want to in this state. Somebody tells me, oh, I have a gun. I'm like, okay, well, don't touch your gun and I won't touch my gun, okay? And I don't ever just pull them out and take their gun off of them. I just finish writing them a damn ticket and stuff like that. To me, if you that damn scared, don't be a fucking cop.
I agree. I've never had. I've come across several that I pulled over and had a gun in the door, and I'm like, okay. You got some cops that would be like, oh my God, you got to get away from it. We got to get you 30 feet from that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Don't be looking at it. Don't.
It's like, okay, I'm like, all right, don't touch your gun. You won't touch.
Everybody here in Louisiana's got a gun.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
everybody. So I don't know why he's pulling the guy out to get the gun off of him. The guy's just writing him his fucking ticket for running a red light.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
As long as you're cool. And...
I'm chill.
No, man. I appreciate your honesty.
I ain't got time to lie.
That's awesome. So you have concealed carry and all that good stuff? No, you don't. All right, you're not a convicted felon, right? Nothing.
I do everything, whatever.
Okay.
You do,
all right. So what we're gonna do is, just for my safety, your safety, I'm gonna have you step out. All right, fair enough. And we're just gonna remove the.
I don't understand why. Why?
And then we're gonna run your license to make sure everything's good. And I'm gonna send you on your way.
Get out this way?
Yeah, just hang tight. Just do me a favor, lower that window. Hey, he's very compliant. He does have a pistol on him, so we're gonna take him out from that side. Remove the pistol, and we'll go from there. All right.
Like you said, Iceman, just write the ticket and go on, man, without all this.
Why are you doing?
Without all this drama bullshit.
Well, he's like, I'm gonna run your background, make sure you're not a convicted felon. The motherfucker would not have told you, hey, I got a gun right here, because obviously you didn't see it. He wouldn't have told you if he was it was all that shit. The people that aren't supposed to have guns don't want you to know about it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Being very honest.
Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Are you okay? No, motherfucker, you just shot me.
What the fuck? I missed that. He shot him?
No, she did. She's pulling a gun out. Watch, I'll back it up. She's pulling. Are you okay? No, motherfucker, you just shot me with my own fucking gun. Thank God it didn't hit his femoral artery or nothing, and they would have bled out right there.
Tourniquet. I got it.
She has no clue what to do. She's useless at this point. You see, they blurred out all the blood. She's like, sorry, dude, my bad. You just shot the dude. There was no reason to pull this man out of his car, to take this gun off him. He wasn't being a threat or anything like that, okay? This is because y'all are scared. This man got shot. This man got shot because you got a bunch of scared-ass cops out there now, okay? That's what's wrong. You got too many cops that are fucking scared.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what? I don't plan on dying when I go to work, but there's always a possibility of it. My plan is to come home every day. But you know what? The guy wasn't throwing off any kind of signals or nothing like that. Now this man done took a bullet. Oh, yeah. Well, he deserves it. He deserves this. This man, worst thing he did was, run a red light? And got shot with his own gun? He was being completely compliant? Because you got asinine cops that don't know how to...
That look like some DSPD shit right there.
Yeah, he's getting paid. Yeah, the man deserves to get paid. I don't know why they were put. Like I said, why were you getting him out? Because he had a gun? Are you that scared? Because he had a gun that he told you he had? Because I'm gonna check it if it's stolen. He may be a convicted. You looking for shit?
I do admit that we do that. We check the number to see if it's stolen.
I don't all the time.
But
if I don't have the gut feeling on it, I don't do it.
I mean, you're right. On certain situations, you would check it, but not all the time.
I think this man worked for the railroad company. He was a working guy. Yeah, he deserves. He's gonna get paid. Deserves every fucking last cent of it. That female cop, she needs to have her post certifications taken from her. Never be a cop.
You got 3 people there. I mean, like, what the fuck you think he's gonna do with that gun? You think he's gonna try to go for that gun with 3 cops on his ass?
He wouldn't have told. He wouldn't have told him, "Hey, I got a gun."
You don't have, like you said, you don't even have to touch it. If he goes for it, you got 3 cops to shoot his ass.
Yeah.
So he's not like, hey, we so scared, we got to get it and shit. You know.
556. She deserves to lose it. I mean, why would you put your finger on the trigger? That's the first thing they teach you that shit on the range.
Oh God, you do it so many thousands of times. Your fingers.
I pick up a toy gun, and it's habit. I don't put my finger on that toy gun. It's on the side of it until I'm ready to pull the trigger. It's ridiculous. He deserves to get paid. Well, we're just gonna jump on a whole Stera story. I don't know if he's coming back or not.
Yeah.
He's having some issues.
I think I got it.
You got the Trump pardons.
Trump pardons 2 police officers, and that was convicted in a killing in 2020 on the death of K. Ron Hilton Brown. Apparently, in Washington, Trump pardoned 2 of the officers that were convicted for their roles. Apparently, they got behind Mr. Shithead on a moped, and he didn't have a helmet or something. And he's in an alleyway, so they kind of chasing him with no lights or sirens. But somebody reported that they were speeding up. I don't give a flying fuck to this story. But apparently, he was struck by another vehicle when he exited the alleyway. So apparently, that was the officer's fault because dumb shit were trying to probably run from him and run out in front of another car. So then apparently, it looks like they tried to blame these 2 officers. They were both sentenced to prison terms. When one of them's receiving a 5.5-year sentence, and the other and for 4 years of obstruction. Somehow they tried to cover this shit up. I don't know.
Well, let me tell you what about this one. Nothing against Freebird. Freebird was not his story. So these 2 cops were chasing this teenager. He was a grown man. He was on a fucking moped. They were chasing him. He fucking ran out in traffic and got smoked by another car, okay? And they charged these cops. Of course, this is D.C., fucking Wokeville. These motherfuckers, they got convicted for what? Like I said, chasing a criminal. And they don't tell you the rest of it. We're going to watch the video, and you're going to hear some shit, and you're going to be like, Jesus Christ, really? How did they even convict it? It's fucking D.C.
Told jurors that this case is not rocket science. He called it murder. With officers,
this district attorney needs to lose his fucking job because obviously he's just one of these woke motherfuckers after cops shit. Cold-blooded murder, really? So cops ain't supposed to chase criminals now, right?
Yeah, that's cold.
Because that can just cold-blooded chasing criminal. Criminal makes bad decision, ends up getting killed, and it's the cop's fault, right? Yeah, okay.
Sutton using his vehicle as a murder weapon to chase Karan Hilton Brown down a blind alley, flush him out into oncoming traffic where he was hit and killed.
No, did anybody tell him just to fucking blow the intersection and I stop and check? Anybody tell Duran that? No, they didn't. He made that decision. That was his choice to get hit and killed. Not the cop's fault, but they convicted him.
Right.
Realizing what they'd done, the prosecutor says Sutton and Lieutenant Zababsky conspired to cover it up and obstruct justice. With Hilton Brown's mother watching,
no, I don't know why they lied.
Told jurors,
I don't know why they lied about it. Probably because they violated a policy. But you get suspended for policy. You don't go to jail for it.
Violated MPD policy. Well aware because He had been reprimanded for chasing someone else just a year earlier.
This man murdered my child. He chased my child.
Ain't nobody murdered your child, bitch. You know who murdered your child? You murdered your child.
Yeah.
That's who murdered your child. Okay.
Well,
Who?
obviously you brought
We're
brought
doing
him
your
up
story.
as a shitbag.
Yeah, you murdered your child.
You brought him up as a.
It seems to me it's going to keep on going on. We're going to be crying for the rest of our lives.
But Sutton's lawyer, with his voice breaking, painted the officer as a man who had dedicated his life to helping others. He said evidence of Sutton's good character should alone be enough for jurors to find reasonable doubt. Karan Hilton Brown had 10 times the amount of THC in his body that would adversely affect a normal person. To say nothing of the
10 times the normal amount of a person.
Bitch, what the hell is normal for THC?
Here we go. We done triggered fucking whole stare.
Whole stare gonna be mad.
There's no such thing as too much fucking
hacking
THC.
on the damn.
Let's listen to the rest of
THC.
it. Then you can rant about your
oxycodone, the lawyer told jurors. But
That'll
the
do it.
judge stopped him when he suggested the prosecutor's intent in trying Sutton was, quote, malevolent. Karan Hilton Brown's death in 2020 touched off days of violent clashes between protesters and police. Jurors have more than a month and a half of evidence and testimony to sort through. There is.
So anyway, they convicted these cops for that shit, okay? They didn't hit him. They never touched upon himself. The only thing they did fucking wrong was lie about it on their report because they violated some policy, okay? That was wrong. That's not criminal, okay? That's not criminal. So I don't know if I'm sure they gave
like it to be.
I'm sure they gave her some money. I'm sure they gave her some money. Anyway, this DC.
Is this better?
Yeah, you could not pay me, like I said, $1 million to work in these fucking areas like this because as soon one fucking little fuck up over there, or what they perceive as a fuck up, you could be doing your job and they're gonna try to lock your ass up in jail.
Yep.
So on with it. But anyway, Trump seen through the bullshit and pardoned these motherfuckers, and they not in jail. So next we're going over to old Freebird, and he's up there with the twerkers. He loves twerking.
Well, yeah. Well, is this one you emailed? Yeah. Twerk.
We're gonna hire her for him when he's in the nursing home.
Yeah. For me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it. So apparently, disgusted is the only word for a 19-year-old healthcare worker that was slapped with a felony for twerking on the disabled person's head, right?
Yeah. Somebody was getting twerked on their head. I got a video.
In a bathtub or some shit.
And this girl's 19 years old. She was a healthcare worker in Georgia, and her TikTok went viral for dancing it in a provocative manner. And now she's charged with a felony, according to police officers.
Let's jump on over to this video. Well, she needs to be charged with a felony.
Unwanted.
Yeah, the dude's a retard. He don't know what the hell's going on.
I think he's still. I think.
You think?
Is not rocket
I resemble
science.
that remark.
Work, but is this taking it?
Uh-oh.
I want y'all to take note of.
Where's old boy?
They got it blurred out right here. What she looks like right here. Just keep that in mind, okay?
With this,
Twerk is if she didn't have these scrubs on, this motherfucker would look like a bread on a Subway sandwich with all that roast beef flapping on his forehead there, okay?
So
So
go is the fact that she's not not work or twerking, okay? Those are fucking prison sandals.
like I said, like the bread on a Subway sandwich.
Too far.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's personally in the bathtub.
Ebony Johnson has worked in healthcare for over 20 years and
that's probably
has
why
never
she's getting
seen
arrested.
anything like this. She now owns a network of home-based healthcare companies across the East Coast.
They trust us. Not only do they trust us, their families trust us, the states trust us to provide the care that we say we're going to give to these individuals.
And Johnson says this is a violation of that on name, 19 years old.
I don't think that's the right person.
That's the same girl.
I don't think so.
It's the same girl without her weave on, without her wig.
Bullshit. Even without the weave. I mean,
this is the same girl without her wig.
Is her hair matted? What is that? What's
She
going
went
on?
from Lucretia to Lord Jesus, you ugly bitch. So.
Charged on Tuesday with exploiting a disabled person. This is her dancing on top of what's believed to be her male patient, sitting in a bathtub. As
so
the
they don't
music
even
plays,
know?
she reaches in her
She's giving him some Viagra.
scrubs, pulls out
Give him
pills,
Skittles.
and gives it to him before the video abruptly shuts off.
That really fired me up. You must follow the proper steps in order to administer medication to an individual. And
They actually showed her doing this to another person in a bathtub. Him. She did it to him and that other guy. That was the other guy.
Yep.
She did it to two of them.
Yeah.
But
that's the same person. I don't
hear me
look
out
like the
though.
same person.
She's clothed. She's not touching them with her genitalia.
Just because it was through clothes, her genitals still touched them.
But she was dancing over the individual. She didn't.
Well,
I don't think they got her on much besides the fact that she took a video of it.
Sexual
because
assault.
You cannot video people in the bathtub.
Sexual assault.
But she didn't touch him.
She did. Her poo nanny will rub it on top of his head.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, on the other video of the dude in the chair, she, like I said, she was she was rolling that roast beef all over his head. She had pants on. I don't think Precious got arrested. That's not her, Greg. But I wouldn't put it past her.
I was thinking about Precious the other day, man.
Did you see what?
There was a girl I saw. I was like, that looks like Precious. I almost asked her if she knew who Precious
Did you see what Bam sent on text? Denham Springs police officer got hit by a car while directing traffic.
Yep. Too busy worried about 18 wheels in my parking.
I bet you were trying to get to the Planet Fitness parking lot. Okay, let's. But anyway, she got fired and she is charged. They took her wig away from her, and all kind of bad stuff. So what do y'all think about that?
Free my girl. She ain't do nothing. She's trying to entertain these men.
You right.
She's trying to get their
Aaron said that's
she's trying to get that
unbelievable.
Social Security check.
Yeah, well,
Unbelievable. I love it.
Look at her from when she didn't have her hair on to when she does have her hair
I'm saying
on.
something's wrong with that because her complexion's way fucking off
It's
and everything.
the same person, dude.
One is like, well, one's under really bright lights and one's in a hospital with.
No, it's the same person. Them hair can change a person.
Yeah.
See, Stacy, yeah, I fully agree.
Your dad would have loved it. Next, we're going back to Florida. We got another Florida cop that was arrested.
Security video. This is you or me?
This is you.
Florida police officer landed himself behind bars.
Yeah.
You emailed it to me. Give me a second.
Oh, Lord, we'll have seconds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a weed.
Shit.
Well, while you looking at it, I'm going to throw up this a video, and we'll talk about it.
This is personal. He's personally
Personal.
Teenager on the west side remains in jail tonight.
CBS 4's Russ McQuaid was in the courtroom this morning when a judge ruled that man will be held without bond.
When Jason Harrell walked into this courtroom.
Wrong video there.
Supposed to be cruising the high seas this afternoon. Instead, he finds himself locked up.
And Julia Bag is joining us live now in Northwest Miami-Dade. So what was he trying to get on board? And tell us more about how he did it.
The Skittles one, right?
Part of the story has to
Yeah,
do with
he needs a little
bags of
spiked
Skittles
up,
like this one. Part of the reason that deputy is not on the high seas right now and instead locked up right here on land.
Mr. Mello, you were arrested for trafficking in ecstasy or MDMA.
Wearing a red jumpsuit, 36-year-old Miami-Dade deputy Francisco Mello went virtually before a judge this morning. He has spent 6 years with the same department that arrested him yesterday morning. According to case documents, detectives stopped Mello at the Royal Caribbean Terminal in Port Miami, where Mello was about to board the Allure of the Seas. The ship seen in this promotional video scheduled
Ain't
to
gonna have a
host
good time on that
music
ship.
festival. Investigators expected Mello to try to sneak narcotics on board.
Trying to smuggle MDMA in Skittles bags.
Oh, Skittles!
Documents show when detectives
God
searched Mello's
dang, don't
luggage,
give
they found
Skittles a
candy
bad
bags
name.
similar to what you see here. They opened the bags and found 60 MDMA pills hidden inside.
One thing I can say about this, good thing he didn't drop one of those and Freebird was around, because Freebird would be fucked up right now on MD, and he would be like rolling on, like eat the whole fucking bag. He'd ate like all 60 of them.
Hell yeah. I'd be effed up. If they look like Skittles, that's shit.
Documents also kind of pills from Mello last
So this motherfucker was selling dope.
That's what I was thinking, Greg.
He was selling fucking dope, too.
month. The Miami
On
Dade
the- on the
sheriff
cruise
expressed
ship, I
her
bet.
disappointment in Deputy Mello in a statement, saying in part, "No one is above the law, and this office will not tolerate criminal behavior from anyone, especially those entrusted to enforce it. The actions of this individual are a betrayal of the public trust and of all the deputies who work tirelessly to protect our community."
And Mello did receive a bond from that judge of $25,000 on all the charges against him. He does remain locked up here for now. He's charged with possession, sale, and trafficking of a controlled substance.
Some felonies he's got on him, I think.
And something tells me it was something he thought he could make extra money at.
Well, he was thinking he was going to bring that on that cruise ship. It was some kind of, with music thing. He was going to pass them out to some girls and get laid because he was ugly as a motherfucker.
Oh, those are party cruise lines. We got them down here, man.
So
the Carnival cruising and shit.
We did skip over my story. I don't know if y'all saw. I'm surprised this one. They had this man who's just been arrested for punching a 14-year-old boy in the face for riding his dirt bike on the road. I don't
Get off the road, you little bitch.
Little bastard, she got off the road. But we're gonna jump over there to it and look at the video.
Side remains in jail tonight.
CBS 4's Russ McQuaid was in the courtroom this morning when a judge ruled that man will be.
Green.
High seas this afternoon instead.
Teenager on the west side remains in jail tonight.
CBS 4's Russ McQuaid was in the courtroom this morning when a judge ruled that man will be held without bond.
When Jason Harrell walked into this courtroom this morning, he flashed signals to someone in the gallery. He went like this, 5, meaning $500, and he went like this, meaning I walk on bond for $500. Then Judge Nelson and the deputy prosecutor said, not so fast.
Off my street!
When Jason Harrell was captured on video looking like he was threatening and slapping around a 14-year-old boy on a dirt bike in his neighborhood Saturday, the prosecutor charged him with low-level felony intimidation, which would be eligible for a $500.
Was that?
Well, it says something the damn guy said. It was something like he allegedly, but he didn't use allegedly. And I'm like, the fuck?
I think he said, "I'll kick your dad's ass too," or something like that.
Bike in his neighborhood Saturday. The prosecutor charged him with low-level felony intimidation, which would be eligible for a $500 bond.
I'm really angry that the bond wasn't put higher. I feel like $500 bond is a slap on the wrist for an adult assaulting a child.
That's what the Marion County prosecutor thought too, and told the judge the bond ought to be at least $2,000.
Got some little beady eyes, don't he?
Or maybe no bond at all. Judge William Nelson told the prosecutor to put the higher bond motion in writing and suggested Harrell sit tight in jail until a final bond figure was determined. And even if he gets out, he'll have to wear a GPS monitoring unit.
In my opinion, he should have no bond. It's
Well, the problem is it's called this thing called the Constitution, okay? And a lot of these jurisdictions have preset bonds that the judges have all agreed on already. So when you get, like I said, I don't know if it's still like that in some places, but if you got arrested for just fist fighting, disturbing the peace by fighting, your bond's $500. I mean, they have preset stuff, so that's what it's called. It's part of the Constitution.
he assaulted a child, and he's a grown adult. I feel like he's just
They'd
getting
hit
a
you with
slap
child
on the
abuse in
wrist.
Florida.
I mean, if this was a parent hurting their own child and not a stranger hurting someone's child, I feel like it would be a whole different story.
So did Judge Nelson, and ordered Harrell a couple hours later held without bond, just like an accused killer. The judge also hit Harrell with a protective order to stay away from the boy and his family who live in his neighborhood.
He lives a couple streets over from us, and I just feel like the rage that he has towards
Nobody said nothing about this kid illegally
it's been
riding
so
this
ongoing.
dirt bike on the
I don't think
highway,
a piece of
the
paper
street.
is gonna protect my son.
As for the time being,
See what happened to
Brittany's
him?
son
Now
tells
everybody will
me
shut
he's
up.
going to stay away from Harrell's end of the street.
I just hope that he would stop bullying.
Better hope you
people
do, or you're violating your
and other
restraining order,
kids
bitch.
About the bikes.
Harrell is due back in court February 25th at the Community Justice Center.
Should have called him.
See, so I mean, but how does fuck is that work with the no cash bond? I mean, like, so you're telling me if you piss me off enough, I can come over to your house, it just X, Y, and Z, 2 people, and punch a guy in the motherfucking face, wait for the cops to come. They take you down to county. They let you the fuck out. You go back to their house and beat the fuck out of them. And then you keep doing it? I mean, I just don't get it. Well, that's America for you. This new modern shit.
Yeah, Greg, we know how that bond stuff in Illinois is working. All right, Freebird, you going to wake up and do this story?
Yep.
Okay, waiting on you.
I can't, but I got confused because is the one you email?
Yeah, the one with
I couldn't figure out why
the 2-year-old.
Why you emailed some and some you didn't.
I emailed the news break ones. Why don't you pull that microphone down?
Yeah.
Damn, we're going to hear you.
I was trying to eliminate the static.
The smacking, you mean?
Yeah. Says dad has expressed, because he expressed zero remorse for killing his adult daughter over smoking.
No, that's the wrong one, but go ahead.
That's the only 2 emails you sent me.
No.
What's the other one?
This story's about a 2-year-old.
Okay.
How about I put?
Let me make it about a 2-year-old.
How about I put the video on?
There.
I'll just watch the video and talk about it.
Remains in jail tonight.
Yeah, well, that's what you had emailed me.
Good idea.
It's my fault.
Documents say 2-year-old Skylar Gardner may have been dead for several hours before she was found, and her body was full of bruises and injuries.
Tragic to think about the victim here.
A young victim who family says has such a bright smile and personality.
Oh, he does.
Unfortunately, that flame was put out too soon.
Saturday night, police say Skylar's mother called them after she found Skylar unresponsive under a dresser. Court documents say once officers got inside the apartment, they found trash, human feces, steak knives, and soil. When Skylar was taken to the hospital, doctors to her neck.
This filmed who knows how old and lived a wonderful life, brought brightness into everyone's lives.
Documents reveal when Skylar's mother and her boyfriend talked with police, they both said she would spend the night at her place every night, leaving Skylar and her older brother alone in the apartment. The mother also said she would only check on the two once a day, only to bring them food and a drink, and they would be dirty. The mother denied abusing the children, but said she knew she was neglecting them.
We're the only ones in the society.
How in the fuck?
What?
Does she say she wasn't abusing them? She was staying with her boyfriend, and she was just bringing food once a day. These little bitty.
Why wouldn't they? If they gonna bang,
because he probably wanted to do it to kids. So this woman cared more about dick than she did her own 2 fucking children. Okay, this woman cares more about dick than her own 2 children. She needs to be with a fucking thorny fucking rose bush or something, and then put her on the ground, put honey on her, and let the ants fucking finish her off. Okay, because
dang, you're so violent.
this 2-year-old child, this 2-year-old child died under a dresser by itself in filth.
Yeah.
With nobody caring about her. Okay. Nobody caring about this. This woman does not deserve to breathe fucking air. Okay. The guy ought to, I mean, I guess he didn't live there. Something they should charge him with at least, not reporting it or whatever. But this woman here's like, well, I just brought him food. Because dick is more important to her. Okay. Than her own children. You know what? If you're a grown person, period, if you, and if you're a female and you want dick, if you love dick that much, fine, good, be a whore. At least use precaution and don't bring
don't keep popping them.
Don't bring babies into this world, okay? There's ways to take care of that, okay? Yeah, it just pisses this just fucking
adults that can be the advocate for these children, to have a voice.
IMPD says in cases like this, it's important for other family members to be aware of any abuse or neglect and report it immediately.
Please reach out to 911, contact the police. We will get you resources. It's not criminal to ask for help, and we want you to do so.
So another child doesn't lose their life to neglect.
Look at this beautiful little girl right here that died.
I don't know how people do that shit. I don't know how they.
How can you as a human being, a person?
Well, I mean, I don't understand how people leave their fucking pets in a house and move across the country either.
Yeah, but to do this to you,
indoors.
Look at this baby.
Fucking people are just animals, dude. Animals.
Anyway, Greg wants to know how you eat Skittles without chewing. You don't have no.
I don't know. There ain't nobody heard me eating Skittles, but all of a sudden somebody bitching all the time.
They hear you eating. You are a very loud Skittle eater.
You ain't heard me eat none. Yeah,
I've heard you all night.
Is mine the ICE investigation?
I'm empty.
Well, we're going to mine right now. We're going to New Orleans. We're going to New Orleans because New Orleans is such a safe place.
It's such a shithole.
It's a great place.
If y'all thinking about coming to New Orleans,
it's the safest place in the world. It's like
just stay home.
Yeah, or bring a bulletproof vest with you. These people get robbed, and it happened to be all caught on camera. But so let's watch it and talk about shit to say about that too. It's fucking ridiculous.
Walking through a New Orleans neighborhood became victims in a matter of seconds when a man pulled a gun on them. All of it was caught on.
First of all, it's called situational awareness. Everybody thinks I'm paranoid. Maybe I am because I've been a cop too long. But it's real hard to sneak up on me because I don't sit still long enough without looking behind my back constantly when I'm not up against a wall because I don't want somebody sneaking up on me. You always have to be paying attention constantly.
He just can't release a boot without falling.
Yeah, well, the boot was not in my line of sight.
From a security camera.
I'll stare. That's some funny. It was some funny shit.
Walks us through what happened and the response from police.
I bet.
What plays out in this home security video shows just how quickly someone can become a victim of a crime.
It was pretty scary.
You find out what kind of man you with, too, ladies. This right here, she better keep him.
See it and see those people horrified.
This video shows a man and woman walking on the sidewalk when they stop, seemingly unaware of someone in dark clothing behind them, who then pulls out a gun. The woman screams as the man tries to protect her.
Again, what's the guy got a fucking hoodie on too? We'll back this up when I say this man right here. This man
he got her out of the way.
He didn't hesitate, did not think about it. He put himself in between her and that gun, and to protect her. Okay, in them type of situations, you find out what kind of person you with. Because I know motherfuckers out there run off and left her there. Okay,
shit, we've seen cops that would fucking run off
and
leave them standing.
So, but you got a dude walking up.
All black, dark clothing behind them, who then pulls out a gun. The woman screams as the man tries to protect her, telling the gunman he doesn't have anything.
What you want, bro? What you want?
It happened just before 1:30 Sunday morning on Milan Street in the Broadmoor neighborhood.
It's horrifying.
This resident, named Sherry, lives nearby.
It hits home. It lets you know how vulnerable you can be.
Was it you, Sherry?
Using that red SUV as protection, the victims scramble around the other side of it as the gunman walks closer. The man then tosses over his jacket, which the gunman grabs before running off.
I got it.
More security video shows police on the scene about 30 minutes later. The NOPD
Response time's amazing.
Yeah, y'all heard that, right?
30 minutes later.
30 fucking minutes later. 30 minutes later, they show up. That's fucking
that shit went out happened.
Ridiculous. We're just all looking at you right now, staring at the ceiling.
I was looking at the shit up on the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, 30 fucking minutes response time. For New Orleans, that's good because sometimes it'll be the next day.
Hey, at least they show up.
At least they showed up.
They don't show up.
But it's like, with 30 minutes later, that's why you should always have your own firearm with you.
That's a DSPD. That's a DSPD.
Yeah. That guy could have spun around if he had his own gun and blasted the fuck out of home squeeze over there.
Yeah, but rule of thumb is usually once they got you at gunpoint to try not to fucking start pulling shit. But we going to
you didn't
Texas?
did we have we didn't have the rest of the video?
That's all of it. The guy he gave him his jacket and the guy ran off with his jacket. Greg said he's probably just a cold immigrant. Yeah, you're right. He might have just been cold.
He's looking for an ID to get past the ice.
So now we're going to North Texas.
Well, the fucking video just opens up whenever I click read more. So basically a school temporary teacher, what do they call those people?
Substitute.
Substitute teacher decided that she knew where all the Mexicans were in fucking Texas and called ICE to come join her.
This person needs a medal.
And the video goes, but there we go.
In a matter of seconds when
a medal.
Investigation after allegedly making a social media post urging ICE agents to visit a district high school in Fort Worth because, in their words, the students don't speak English. Our Ashley Moss with more now on how.
Hey, why would anybody think anybody would speak English?
Many members and leaders are responding to this.
There is a trust between the educator and the students. And with this, very controversial and inappropriate.
Balta even cut this haircut off in the 80s, right? Okay.
It's broken that trust. So I understand why people are hurt and concerned about it.
You're looking at a screen grab of the social media post made on X, believed to be posted by a Fort Worth ISD substitute teacher who asked ICE officers to visit Northside High School in Fort Worth.
Go get them.
The post was a comment to an Immigration and Custom Enforcement tweet. The comment reads, "Y'all should come to Fort Worth, Texas to Northside High School. I have many students that don't even speak English." The post quickly went viral. The account has since been made private, and CBS News Texas has been unable to verify it. But 93% of the students at Northside High School identify as Hispanic or Latino.
They identify as Hispanic.
Many families who have children that attend the school responded quickly.
They're not Hispanic?
So,
I mean, just thinking about it.
Students and parents, the district said,
I'm just saying, turn them motherfuckers in.
We do need to get them out. I mean, from what I understand is there's actually inside of the Western school boards and shit like that they actually take and prioritize the Spanish classes and shit. And it's like, what? I don't understand that.
How you know?
See, where's everybody? I have friends over there. Well, not over there anymore. They're here.
What's going on? What the?
Yeah, he gunned down his 24-year-old daughter, and it revolved around her smoking in the house. And then when he was being interviewed, he had no remorse about shooting his own daughter. Apparently, Mr. 64-year-old of the Sycamore Township was wanted a block away from his home with the murder weapon in his pocket. After the early morning shooting, which labeled him, would landed him in jail on first-degree murder charges, according to the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office. And let's see here. His daughter Rebecca was found by an 18-year-old sister, and of course she was 24.
24.
She was 24, and apparently the sister had found her. But
was she hiding?
Apparently, the city prosecutor thought that if he's willing to do this to his own daughter, then they're very concerned that he'd be willing to do this to a stranger. So
no, a stranger'd put the fucking cigarette out if you ask him.
But they're not telling you.
I mean, when he was interviewed by the sheriffs, he copped to or admitted to shooting his daughter several times after a verbal altercation. So
they're leaving something out.
Well, let's see. Authorities say he had a recent brain operation.
Yeah, thank you.
That has caused tasting issues and probably other shit. So.
The man just recently had surgery on his brain. Something probably fucked up in there.
Well, apparently they removed the I don't give a shit button.
I don't give a fuck button. They might have. I don't know.
That's the Ohio button.
But anyway, I think something happened with his brain surgery, and that's why. Because according to everybody else,
they're saying it's caused lasting issues, and but it's unclear what the issues are exactly. Well, of course.
So if there was nobody around to witness it,
he admitted to it.
Cigarette. You said it was over a cigarette?
Or a vape or something.
Oh.
Anyway, this young lady's gone, unfortunately. Her dad did it. Like I said, he had brain surgery not too long ago, so that's probably had something to do with it. So we got to vote on some hot nuts of the night. My hot nut is for the cunt.
Stripper.
My hot nut is for the cunt that left her kids alone, and that 2-year-old died by itself under her dresser.
Why do you always give it to the... Oh, you always give it to the worst.
Well, that's a hot nut.
No, hot nut is the bitch that was trying to fucking twerk on
All
Grandpa.
right, so you got the
bathtub.
twerker. All right, twerker. You got twerker. Who you got, Freebird?
I don't know who I got. I'm going to have to go with Iceman's, the dumb bitch that left the 2-year-old.
And we got the cop that wanted to sell drugs, the Skittle cop. We'll do it between them.
I'm going to change mine. I'm going back to my first story with the dumb fuck that shot, oh boy, Liam.
Oh, the one that shot him in the leg?
Yeah. Yeah. That's my hot nut. That dumb bitch.
So we got
happy.
We got mom. Well, we got there it says, or the cop that shot the guy. So we're gonna go with leg shot.
To be fair, it was not my headset. Apparently, it was attached to someone's VR headset sitting behind me on the ground, and that's what was making the noise.
Hey, Aaron said the fat bitch has got his vote.
Oh, the Lyft driver.
Yeah.
The forklift driver.
She needed to call herself a fucking flat bitch.
She needed to call Popeyes or something.
So, I'll get them votes in. Votes. This is the picture that Freebird's going to think about tonight while he's sleeping.
That's the Roy picture. Ever since I said that Jared was going to put her on the back of the bike, he disappeared.
Can you imagine?
Stacy got the twerker.
Oh, she got the twerker.
Yeah, so twerker and leg shot got the most so far. And Kelly said the leg shot, so we got the leg shot's winning right now.
Apparently, there's a trans inmate suing Trump over his executive order forcing the trans inmate to go to the men's prison, denying her, he, she, it.
It's a him. It has a penis. If you have a penis, you're still a dude.
Yeah, of course. If I had a cock and they dropped me in the middle of an all-female prison, I'm sure that fucking I would be pissed if they tried to move me.
You heard what he said, right? He said if he had a cock. So he's been faking this whole time with us, saying he had one.
If I was,
Well,
yeah, if I only had a cock.
if I only had a dame.
If I only had a penis. Well, it looks like if we ain't get no more votes, we're going to have to be going with the leg shot cop. Leg shot.
Why did somebody side with you guys? Because we got fucking.
We got 3 for leg shot. I'm over here on. I'm on Rumble. People, Aaron and Kelly, voted for stuff. And Aaron says you are one ugly girl.
Me?
Yeah.
I am.
Nuts. Look at old.
Who is that with the suitcase?
Doc Holliday. Where are you talking about?
On the other side.
She was one of the winners one time.
Oh, okay. The T-shirt winners.
Who is that? Who that is?
Oh, did we even announce the winner of the T-shirt? Was it me?
Of what? No, it was not you. I'm letting that run for a little bit, then I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
And I do have a post on Facebook if y'all want to go look at it. It's 2 words, and we'll see who wins. It's been up for a day or 2. So try your luck. Get you a free T-shirt.
I want a free T-shirt
with your character on it.
I can't find it on the merch store.
You don't even know where the merch store is at.
I need to be
trying to find the free T-shirts on the merch store.
He don't even know. They don't have free T-shirts on the merch store. Let me do something for Hoppy real fast and see if I can find his so he can know where his stuff's at that I ordered. I told you last Wednesday I was doing some stuff for you. Guess you don't think I'm a liar.
Well, Hoppy, I do know there's Iceman and my other guy need some help because apparently they can't go out and do shit without losing boots.
We didn't lose them.
Y'all didn't lose them. Y'all just,
Hey, that one guy paid for him, or his company did, and he got fired. He almost got shot.
That sucks.
He almost
see this bitch
got
on TikTok
shot.
that fucking she was swimming in one of them big pools and a carp came in and she was one of the mermaids and a carp came in and like grabbed a hold of her head and sucked all the mask and shit off.
No.
Just imagine a scuba diver and
you've been
one of those
spending
giant aquariums and all that shit.
way too long on TikTok lately. Oh, hold on, Hoppy.
Yeah.
I'm ready to tell you. One of them, your hat is expected to be delivered by, it was supposed to be today. So it should be there any day now. Your hat. And your T-shirt saying it was delivered already. That's
on.
It was saying it was delivered today.
That's on Hoppy.
So the T-shirt saying it was delivered today.
We need Hoppy out on his truck.
And the hat
laid up on the hood.
The hat should be delivered tomorrow.
Laid up on the hood with a T-shirt.
There you go.
It probably already beat you there.
Him to set up. He could come down and set up down there at one of y'all's lots, and he could just pose, and then people pull in next to him and park.
So your T-shirt's supposed to be there, and your hat should be there tomorrow or something like that. So by the time you get home, it ought to be there. Yep. So hopefully we'll be getting some more booting stories soon. I did do a little video. Freebird's about to pass out, it looks like.
No, I'm good.
No, it looks like you're about to pass. Does it not? All right. And no problem, buddy. If anybody wants to get any merchandise, you can check out the store. Like I said, I got it marked down as cheap as I can do it without paying for it myself. I hope everybody, I've been looking, I've been trying to get some people to interview to get back in my interview stage and do that again. So I'm working on that. Hopefully that'll be happening soon. Did put out some stuff on the Patreon. Y'all can go check it out. And
Al Hopper, you got to ask Iceman how he done fucked all my boots up. I got to fix shit.
You ain't fixed them yet? I thought you
yeah,
fixed
they're
them.
up. They're up and running.
All right, see, there you go.
Up and running, boy.
Quick turnaround. Quick turnaround.
So everybody be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, we're not sheepdogs. We're lions around here. And till next time.
Made it to the end. Hope y'all were entertained at your laughs. If you were offended, fuck off. The crew hopes to see you back next week. Same time, same place, bring a friend to foe. Lions, kings of the jungle, we don't take no shit. Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough? Well, fuck your feelings.